Hey YouTube, this is Lego Boy 12336 with another Lego Star Wars review. Today, I don't know if you can tell or not, but today we're going to be reviewing my custom version of the Death Star. Now, how this was built, I think I told you in the last review when I was talking about my stop motion when I did that. Yes, this I put it back up. This character, my stuffed little animal that I had as a child, was up here. And one day, this is where the Jedi Fury Class Interceptor was. One day I was moving, can't remember what day it was, I think it was like last week. I was moving my dresser, and he fell down, causing my ship to drop on the floor, and it broke. So, I tried fixing it, and I couldn't fix it, so I ended up building a new ship, which is the Star Destroyer. So I'm pretty peeved about that, but it is no biggie. We got a new ship. And I have had that ship for a while. Yes. So, that's all. That's how this ship was built. I didn't mean for this to be built, but I decided to build something else. Because I had that space. So, today we're going to review the Star Destroyer. And here are the minifigs. I only included 3. We got Darth Vader. There we go. Darth Vader. Here's his lightsaber. Again, his helmet does come off. That's his face. Let's start Vader. Next, we have 2 stormtroopers. One of them I decided to give, I don't remember which one's what, the Mandalorian face. And the other one, just a plain black head. So those are 2 stormtroopers. Okay, so let's get on the review. For a few reasons why I didn't include so many minifigs in this set. First of all, it is kind of a little spacey. It is a little bit spacey, but there's not much places to put minifigs. Because how this ship's built is around here in the front, minifigs can't really sit or stand, so they can't fit in that area. Only the back here is where they can be. The rest of the area, they cannot be in the ship. So, yeah, that has to be. So, first things first, I'll show you the detail on the ship itself. So you can kind of see the top of it from the top angle. You see that, and then here's it from this angle, and then that is the bridge. Here, I'll pick it up. There are the thruster engines. Here's the side of it. Alright, let's get on it. So, as you can obviously guess, yes, the top does come off. It is very similar. I used the same idea from the, they did build a Star Destroyer this year, 2014. I'm talking about a long time ago, a while back, the older one. They had the same idea here where, so you lift these 2 up, these 2 things up, and this, you lift, this whole piece off. Same idea, but smaller as from the other one. And then these 2 pieces right here have to come off as well. And then that allows this, so you have to take all 3 of those pieces off, this to come up. I didn't show you before too, you saw real quick, I didn't show you these. There's 2 right here, just little turrets. I didn't kind of point those out. Probably saw them, but yeah, point them out. Turn. So yeah, so here's we'll lift this up. That goes up all the way, and here is the interior to the ship. There is a little bit here that you can see. Kind of zoom in on that. You see all of it. So we'll start here in the back. This is the main feature. First of all, with the Stormtroopers, the reason the Stormtroopers are included, you can put them in the back here, and there are... These chairs are actually... I was still kind of working out that they never worked out. Those chairs are actually not supposed to be in there. I only meant to have two, because like I said, here in this area here, they can't really fit. I'm still trying to have more, but this is just kind of what I've done so far. So the back here, right here, this is probably the main feature. As you can obviously see, right, I'll move this out of the way. This thing can be moved so you can see better. There is a hologram of the Emperor that Darth Vader would sit here, and behind the chair, that's where his helmet would go. So I'll do that now. I couldn't include the mechanism because, first of all, I didn't really have the pieces, and second of all, I don't think it really fit. So that's all. You put his helmet right there. You can't really see it because it's black, but his helmet is on there. You can obviously see that the red is gone. But yeah, you can sit his helmet on there, and then take it off. So it just sits on there. It's a little place to put Darth Vader's helmet. Let me put this back on, his helmet back on. And then right here, he can sit. This chair does spin 360. It is a swiveling chair. And you can put Darth Vader on here, which will do that. And then he can, hang on. Then he can speak to the Emperor. Now, what this thing is right here, probably wondering. This is actually made up on my own. Like, there is other room. When Stormtroopers in here, Darth Vader, because you've seen it, you hear a lot of people, like, they want their privacy, and you hear the word a lot. That happened with Chancellor, and it did happen with Darth Vader, too. They tell someone else, leave us. They use those words. They say, leave us. So I assume that they want privacy. So, in other words, that kind of explains it. This is like a door or whatever, and it closes. You just move it right in front to block. So, like, when he wants to have this personal conversation with the Emperor, that can be closed to prevent privacy from these guys from being nosy or whatever. So that's just like a little door that opens and closes like that, so that when Darth Vader wants to have his conversation with the Emperor, right there on the hologram, he can do that while that's closed. So that's just a little thingy door that sets on there. And then also right here, if you're probably wondering what this is like a rack storage for the Stormtroopers' helmets. So you take one, I'll show you, and you have to, it is a little hard to do it one-handed, if I can get it to work. There we go. Let me just spin it around. So yeah, see that holds it, and then you can put the other one right here. So it's, for the Stormtroopers, it's basically, the other one won't stick. Whatever, you get the idea. I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, and these do spin upside down. There's no need. They do swivel. I'm trying to get back up. There you go. So yeah, and then they can move back and forth just a little bit. Just kind of give room. But the helmets, you just set them. They don't stick. You just set them on there. Basically like that. So it's just basically just a storage for the helmets to put them on there when the Stormtroopers are in there. That's just a little storage helmet that's also made up. Then there's another chair here that a Stormtrooper, hang on, I'll show you, that a Stormtrooper can sit on, just like that. And this can close. You're probably wondering, can it fit? It can, like I said, in the back here, towards the area right here in the back, minifigs can fit. But it's up here in the front because it slants. So they can fit with that there. I can show you. They can't sit. Oh, actually, they could. Never mind. Well, they definitely can't stand sitting. I guess for two reasons. Either I had a chair, so it lifted them up a little bit. But I also did have, let's see if it changes the difference with the helmet on. It does make a difference. So it's the helmet. So they can, I guess, sit. The chair wouldn't work. So So I guess they can sit right there, I guess, with the helmet on, but there's not really that much room, because I don't like that. Like, when you're trying to make a ship like that, and you're trying to fit minifigs in, and it's too low, because they're heads, so you can't close it all the way. I don't like it when that happens. That did happen with this. But yeah, so check for part 2 to finish the review for the Star Destroyer, because I am going to talk a little bit after the review, but there's a little bit more to show first in the review. So check for part 2 to finish it.